Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 266. Got my coffee and my summer sock camp mug from last year. Yep, 2023. I got peppermint mocha creamer. Yum yum, still no pumpkin spice. But I'm ready for it. This is my YouTube channel where I share my knitting, cross stitch, crochet, I said that backwards, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today is July 26th, Friday, 2024, and it is 9:15 a.m. I'm a little late today. I was waiting for the washing machine to finish up so I could stick it in the dryer, so that when I'm done here, I can just finish my laundry up. Let's see. I have 2 finished objects, 3 works in progress. I'm going to show my next cast on. I have my summer sock camp basket. I'm going to update you on that. And I got some happy mail. And my Little Pony advent, this week's minis that I opened. So this might be a long episode, so buckle up, grab your coffee or beverage, grab your knitting, get all comfy on your couch or your recliner, and let's do this. Wowza, it's gonna be a long one. All right, first off, my show notes will be right down there in the description box. Click on the word more right underneath the title. Everything should drop down for you. I'll have everything that I talk about there, down there. I'll have project pages, Ravelry project pages, my reading and watching, all the links to all the things, yarns, bags, patterns. Yeah. I'll also have where you can find me. I'm most active on Instagram. I will have my Ravelry group down there where I'm hosting some knit-alongs / make-alongs. So check those out. Oh, first, I keep forgetting to talk about this. I don't know if it's true or not, so don't hold me to it. But I've had a few people contact me saying that Felici is coming back. And now I'm not getting too excited yet because I haven't seen it. And I'm still kind of mad. I'm still kind of mad about, you know, them just getting rid of it. But I still have all my Felici. I know it's, I'm not back here anymore. I do still have it. I did not get rid of it. I just put it away. I didn't want to look at it. I had it in my stash here, and every time I looked at my stash, it made me angry. So I'm like, we don't need that negativity. So I just moved it. So I don't know if I'm going to buy any. I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I will wait and see. I think a couple people said like fall it's supposed to come back. So I don't know if that's like September or like November, like Black Friday type thing release. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. But that is the Felici update. So we'll see. If it comes back, maybe I'll put it back in one of my cubes here. I did rearrange some things. We'll talk about that later. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We'll talk about that in a minute when I talk about one of my finished objects. I feel like my camera's crooked. Am I crooked? Is that better? I don't know. All right. I think that's it. I keep forgetting to mention that Felici. So keep your eyes peeled, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. I haven't found anything like that, so don't know. All right, I think we can get started with finished objects. I'm wearing back in my day we had 9 planets. Pluto is a planet. Yes, yes. One of my favorite shirts. Okay, finish object number 1. Socks, of course. Oh, look at these. I was working on the second sock at my parents' last weekend, and my mom's like, oh, I love that. And I'm like, sorry, Mom, these are me. These are Star Wars. These are for me. So if I have to remember when Mustache Yarn comes out with, this is a Star Wars colorway from Mustache Yarn. She only releases them like once a year, usually around May 4th. So I have to remember when May 4th comes around, I need to get another skein of this for my mom because she absolutely loves it. So this one is Dark Emperor, aka Palpatine, is what it was called before. I did the mini in, or the heels in a mini, or not a mini, from a scrap. This was Dragon Horde yarn. It was from one of the Harry Potter advents. So yeah, all of my socks today are on a US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter. The pattern is Vanilla Socks on Magic Loop by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib, knit 2, purl 2, except for one of them. One of them has 15 rows. 64 stitches. And I use Chiaogoo red lace needles, 32-inch cord. And I knit mine cuff down. I think that's all of the details. Oh, I absolutely love these. So these are pair number 16 for summer sock camp. Pat. And I haven't been telling on the podcast what number socks this is for the year. I keep track on Instagram, so follow me on Instagram. That's where I share a lot of stuff. But this is pair 52 for the year. I think I'm gonna beat my 72. I think last year I knit 72. At the rate I'm going, I don't know. I might beat it. And dates, start dates, finish dates. I remembered, pat. I started these, let's see, July 15th and finished them July 20th. So, yep, these are my Star Wars socks. These are for me. I'm slowly working through my Mustache Yarn Star Wars colorway. I have 4 left. I'm going to cast one on here pretty soon. I have a lot of sock cast-ons in my future here. I might go a little crazy. We'll see. So, yep. And they match. Love them. So that's the only sock I finished this week. I could have finished one more, but I had a squirrel moment. Squirrel moment. And squirrel moment is, ready for it? I made another basket. This is a crochet basket. Oh, look at this thing. It's ginormous. It's really floppy, but once you fill it, it will hold up. Because I made one of these before. Look at this. Love it. So this is the scrap yarn basket. I will link my Ravelry project page down below for this. I used roughly 18 skeins of Patons Kroy yarn. That's why this is empty. I bought some clear bins on Amazon and I just stuffed them with scraps. I think this one is DK and then these are fingering weight. Now that's not all my scraps. Those are my pretty ones. And I thought it was like nice and colorful, but now I'm sitting right behind it so you can't see it. So maybe we'll have to rearrange. So I held 7 strands of Patons Kroy together. I used a 9mm hook. So I started with 7 skeins, and once, not all of them ran out at the same time, which means they weren't all 50 grams, but we're just going to pretend they were 50 grams because I did not weigh them before I started. So once one ran out, I just grabbed another one. So I went through 7 skeins, and then when I went through another 7 skeins. And then the last 7 skeins that I did, I weighed them and minus that to figure out for grams. So I said I had 21 skeins, I times that by 50, and then I minused, I weighed what I had left, which from the last 7 skeins, which was like somewhere like between 20, I think one of them had 30 grams, but it was less than that. It was around 10 to 30 grams. So I minused what I had and I came up with 893 grams. This thing is heavy. So that's how I calculated my grams for this, because it's kind of big to put on the scale and get an accurate measurement. So as you can see, I had the same colorways until like up to here, and then I had to dig out some random ones, so it doesn't match. I was hoping that I would all have the same colors, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna use this for maybe my cozy memories when I start it. I'll be starting my fingering away at cozy memories probably on my birthday. I think that's gonna be my birthday cast on. So I think I might put it in here with my scraps, or I just might. I made one of these earlier and it's holding scraps and it's overflowing, so I can definitely put more scraps in here. So yep, I think that's it. If you have any other questions, it's on my Ravelry project page. The only thing I did for the pattern is after my base was done, I did a full crochet round. And then my next round, I just crocheted through the back loop. So it kind of gives it a, I don't know, a straighter edge to go up. I think the pattern says you just crochet all the way, but so that's my only modification I did. Yeah, it's really floppy, but it's fine. Once you fill it, it will stay up. All right, and that is my finished objects. I started that on Wednesday after lunch and I finished it Thursday after lunch. That was 24 hours, bam. 900, almost 900 grams on my stash. I was looking at my stats and I'm like, ooh, I've only used like 400 grams. Which, you know, it makes sense because I've only finished socks this month so far, but I'm like, that Patons Kroy has been sitting there forever and ever and ever, and I wasn't using it, and I'm like, let's put it in a basket. That's some sturdy stuff. So I did that, and it's pretty much all gone. I mean, I have some scraps left. I can make some scrappy socks, or maybe make a smaller basket. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So, yep. Those baskets are lots of fun. If you have lots of like scraps, I highly recommend that. I've done a smaller one with a fingering weight yarn. I think I held 6 strands together. I don't know what, I have a project page for that one. I think I used a J hook, but I've also done 4 strands of worsted weight together. So yeah, you could do whatever you want, whatever hook you want. It's glorious. Love that pattern. Highly recommend. And it's a free pattern too. So, all right, that's all my finished objects. Now we can go on to whips. I have two new cast-ons this time. I'm gonna need a sock blocker because I have a hoe. My needle's poking out. This is Mountain State Stitches. My favorite bag of all time. All right, and I cast on some Opal. I don't know if I talked about casting this on or not. I don't remember. So here it is. It's inspired by that painting, which is pretty accurate. Color number 4053. And it's Opal. Yes, I did talk about this because I wound it up and I told you it was like 3 grams short, and I was kind of bummed. I still have enough to do the socks, so it's not a big deal. But you know, it says it's 100 grams and it's not. All right. Look at this. So I had this yarn. I brought this as a backup whip when I went to my parents' house because I was like, yeah, I can definitely finish that sock. Well, I did, but I didn't have any time to work on this one. And I might give this one to my mom. She was like, ooh, there's lots of blue in that. And there is green. I mean, there's this gold color she's not a big fan of, but I mean, I think she needs some rainbow socks in her life, right? She does love the opal. So I'm thinking I might give these to her. We'll see. I mean, I can always buy myself another skein, but do I really need more socks? I mean, probably not. So I'll see if she likes these. She didn't see that much of it knit up. So, but I know she says she likes the speckled stripes. So I think I'll just give them to her. If she doesn't like them, she can give them back. But so I have one sock done. If you're curious about my markers, I will link a video down below. As you can see, you could probably guess where I'm at. On my second sock, I like to take them off the first one and put them on the second one. Or sometimes I just like to do the socks, you know, tandem. This is the wonky stage of my sock. I finished the heel flap and the heel turn. I am ready for the gusset on these. And yeah, that's it. I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that. They don't match. This color is way too busy and I'd have to cut out a lot. Let's see. I have to cut out that much and I didn't wanna. So I didn't. So this one will have a speckly heel and this one will have a stripy heel. So that is that. It's my only sock. No, it's not. It's a big lie. I have another sock whip. These will definitely be done. I'm hoping I'll finish these today. Oh, also, Sock Witchery. I have to remember to link her information down below. She's doing a sock Olympic cal make-along where you knit socks and watch the Olympics. Now, I don't really watch the Olympics, but I'm participating. I'm going to knit socks. It's see how many pairs you can finish in the 2 weeks. I think it ends August 11th. There's no prizes. Just post your pictures on Instagram. Yeah, it's just a fun little motivation to keep working on your socks. So I'm going to do that. So these will probably be done. And whips count. Whips count. Any pattern, any weight of yarn. So you could do DK socks if you want. I really need to get that gusset going because this is bothering me, the needles. So yeah, I will link her. She has a YouTube channel and she has Instagram. She posted on both, so yeah, go check her out too. She doesn't podcast very often. She's busy. She's a music teacher, so she has a summer off right now, so she's posting more vlogs. So go check her out and join the Sock Olympics. I have no idea how many pair I can finish in 2 weeks because I am working on other things. I'm guessing maybe 4 or 5. We'll see. I will, once I finish these, I will show them to you and then I will make a little pile and then I can see how many I finished because I might forget. And then I could do a little picture at the end of it to show you how many socks I finished. Okay, whip number 2. I started some more scrappy socks. This is Bags by Awesome Granny. This is the Scrappy Sock Bag. All right. Oh, yes. I forgot that I worked on these. I'm working on these just on Scrappy Sundays. It's the only thing I work on for the most part. I think I got to a point where I was like, I'm ready for the heels on these, so I'm not going to go any further. Looking for my progress keepers. There's one. There's two. I gotta put these on there. So Scrappy Socks. Only working on these on Sundays. So this is day one progress for Scrappy Sunday. I'm doing them in tandem. I really love these. These are gonna be for Amy. Happy little yarn. She loves my Scrappy Socks. Oh, look at these. Again, I am jealous, but you know what? I'm gonna have enough that I can do a similar style pair for me. So here we are. This is just 2 colors. No, I started 3 colors. This is what color I'm on right now. This is a Freckled Whimsy. I don't remember what colorway this was. I finished it recently. Was this, oh, I don't remember. I don't know, maybe this was a Spells and Things. I know you guys are yelling at me. You probably know what it is, because I just finished it. But I don't remember, but I know it's Freckled Whimsy. So I did 15 rows of ribbing on these, and I did 40, is that 45? 1, 2, 3, 4, 46 rows. So now I am ready for the heels. I feel like I can do the heel flaps, heel turns, and gussets. Maybe a little bit of the foot. We'll see, we'll see. I'm pretty sure I could do it, because last time for my socks, I had to do a little bit more leg on each sock, and I finished the gussets, the heels, the heel flaps, the heel turns, and all that. So since I'm ready for the heel flaps right now, I feel like I can definitely finish the heel flaps and gussets. And I am using self-striping for this one. Whoops. Is that Yep, here we go. I already used this one. And then we have this one. I don't know if I'm going to use all 3 of these. I mean, I used this one. So I have this left. If I go through a whole repeat of this, I don't know if I'll just do the rest in the, this is Mustache Yarn, the Heir's colorway. Amy is a Swiftie like me, so I'm feeling like maybe I should do the rest of the foot and toe in that, and then save the Doctor Who one for me. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll do a couple stripes of the Doctor Who. I don't know. We'll see how far the this gets me through the gusset. I did 1 stripe on the leg. I think it's an 8 color stripe repeat. I don't know. I like to do at least 1 repeat. The mustache one, this is a really long repeat, so I want to do that last. Probably not going to get through the whole repeat, but yeah. So that is that. I love these so much. I can't wait till Sunday. I get so excited to work on these on Sundays. I was missing my scrappy blankets that I worked on Sundays, and I think this is like a very good replacement for like summertime when I don't want to work on my blankets in the summertime. So I will put my progress keeper maybe on these. I have these are Twin Mountain Handcrafts. Love them. So we have to put sock ones on, right? Because they're socks. And here's the other one. You can see there's a little design in there. That's the other one. Oh, now I'm so excited for Sunday. Get these out. It's like, ooh. All right. So I am ready for heels, and I'm gonna do, it's downstairs. I didn't bring it up here, but it is a speckle. I think it's a lemonade chop one. We're gonna have speckled heels Maybe toes, I haven't decided. We'll see when I get there. Though I kind of want to just use all of that mustache yarn, but we'll see. All right, and that is my Scrappy Sunday progress, day 1. Okay. And that is that whip. All right, last whip. Knit for Brains. This is my Starflake shawl. Now this one I worked on it some, but that brioche, man, it's a killer. It is rough. Now it's going all right. I did mess up once. I'm leaving it. I'm just telling you this because I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. It's okay. When I have it on, nobody's gonna see it. And my stitch count is accurate. All of my sections have the right stitch count in there, so it's not worth it. I feel like if I try to fix it, I will mess it up 10 times more, and yeah, we don't want that. So here are my colors again. Grass, Key Lime, Heather, Knitpicks, Stroll. This is Stephen West Starflake. This was the MCAL from 2019. I'm still chugging along. I think I'm up to like, I don't know, 300 some stitches, maybe 400. Where's Stuart? There he is. So there's, I mean, that doesn't look like a lot, but I mean, it is a lot. And he is also from Twin Mountain Handcrafts. That was a Halloween one. So here we are. It's hard to see again. And don't be worried, I have stitch stoppers on here. I got a little gnomey gnome and a little mushroom. I think I got these from Simply Serving. I don't know if she sells those anymore, but let's hold it this way. Oh, I'm getting there. I mean, it's all crunched up on the needles. Scrunched up, whatever. So it's getting there, it's getting there. I do still love it. It's just very difficult to work on this during the day when my children are at home bugging me. I really, really have to concentrate on this. I mean, there are some rows where you're just, there's no increases or decreases and you're just doing the brioche. That I could do easy peasy. I have no problems doing that. But the rows where I have to increase and decrease, it's like, Mom, no, I'm busy. Mom. There's the back. Oh, love it. So yes, I think I'm crossing my fingers that I will have some quiet time to myself. So I think I will like really, I might try to work on this today. Do a couple rows. I think I've been trying to do like at least, I didn't work on it yesterday because I was like obsessed with that crochet basket, but I think I'm going to, I've been doing 2 brioche rows, which means technically 4 rows a day. I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I did that. So that's, I don't know, that's a lot of rows. But I have, according to my chart here, I can show you this. This isn't giving too much away. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Like 22 rows left. 11 rows / 22 brioche rows, or 11 brioche rows, 22 regular rows, because you have to do, you knit with one color and then you have to go back and knit with the other color, and then you flip your work and then you do it. So you have to do, that's how a 2-color brioche works. But yeah, that's how much I got left. I'm really close. I'm like maybe halfway there, I feel like. Yeah. So rows 4 and 6, I believe, are the rows where you just knit brioche knit or brioche purl all the way across, no increases. So there is more of those than the other ones, maybe. So we'll see. So that's how I've been keeping track of where I'm at. And yes, it doesn't go in order, but if you follow the pattern, that's how it is written. So that it's easier for my brain. Okay, I'll show you my mess up. Let's be honest here. Now, I don't know, maybe I had my oldest look at it and she couldn't find it. So, I mean, but once I like narrowed it down and I said, all right, it's in between here and here, she found it. So that's fine. I might be able to, I think I messed up when I did one of my decreases. I twisted it funny or something. So there's kind of like a hole right there. Right there. See, this one is like, it's tucked under. This one's like on top. I don't really care. I mean, the rest of these are fine. I think that would bother me more if it was messed up here than there. It's right towards the end. I'm not worried about it. I know that if I try to drop down and fix it, it's going to be a nightmare and I'll have to tear it all out, and we don't want that. I do not want to start this over. So after that little defeat, I was kind of like, I still want to work on it, but it was like, I was just kind of irritated. It's okay. And I wish it was like not as noticeable on the back, or more noticeable on the back than the front, but it is what it is. I don't know, maybe I'm being too hard on myself. Do you think it's that bad? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's all in my head. I don't know, the more I look at it. Because I have another decrease and it kind of looks the same. Ish. I'm not worried about it. This is supposed to be going in that direction, so when I block it, maybe I'll block it. Maybe I'll be fine. I don't know. I don't care. It's fine. Everything is fine. So now I'm just trying to be really, really careful with it. I mean, I figured out the decreases in my head, and nothing new is at this point, so I'm just repeating the same decreases and increases. And I'm so thankful for the stitch markers that are placed, because that makes it a lot easier. Because I know, like, okay, this one I'm doing an increase. This section I'm doing a decrease. Just the way the thing is moving now, it's more obvious. So that is my Starflake by Stephen West. No worries, I still love it. I'm still continuing to work on it. It's just really slow because my kids are at home and they're talking and yelling and screaming and talking loudly and fighting, you know. And I can't do that and brioche at the same time. There is a point in the day where they're on the computer and such, so that's when I have been working on it. When the technology comes out, they leave me alone for the most part. So that's the time that I usually work on this. So that is my Starflake. Oh, I gotta move my stitch marker. Let's move Stuart and we'll see. Now, I would love to have this section done by next week, but I don't know. That might be pushing it. We'll see. All right. The shawl will not fit in the bag nicely. There we go. And that's all my whips. That's it. All right, now we're gonna go on to my next cast on. Happy Mail, life stuff. Maybe life stuff if I get there. I don't know, we'll see. We'll go real fast now. All right, yarny stuff. Next cast on. This is Unusual Surroundings. I got another Star Wars colorway. I'm like, I want green, so I'm gonna do green. Mustache yarn, and this one is Ahsoka. And the mini, I splurged and got the 50-gram mini. Usually don't do that, but I did with these ones. Rebel lightsaber. So I'm gonna do heels, cuffs, potentially toes. We'll see when I get to the toes. With this, I have enough. And then the rest I can use for scraps. I could put it in my DK blanket. I probably will do that since it's a solid color. And then maybe I'll just use it for scrappy socks or heels for a different color. So those will be cast on shortly whenever I finish my Opal socks. We'll see. I have my Freckled Whimsy Christmas Club is coming on Monday. So those might be, no, those won't be done. I'll cast those on next Friday. Yeah, and I'm probably gonna be casting on a Halloween club pretty soon because it's almost August. So now I can cast on, just wait until August to cast on my Halloween clubs. So here are my My Little Pony Advent for this week. My favorites, probably today's. I mean, look at this. This is today's. There's a little bit of yellow in there. Oh, I love it. I do like this one too, even though it's kind of a repeat. Blues and greens. But yeah, we got some pinks this week. We got some pinks and reds. We got a dark moody one. And more pinks. So that's this week's My Little Pony Advent from Yarn Cafe Creations. Not my yarn. Okay, now I'm going to show you my summer sock camp basket real fast. And I've made a decision. I'm taking this one out. I don't know if I want to do socks with this or a muscle burra. It is Nomadic Yarns. Sci-fi. Sci-fi. The card got scratched up a little bit there. I haven't decided yet, so this is going to go back in the back here. So this is what I got left. These three are Mustache Yarn, Star Wars. 3 left. These ones are Freckled Whimsies. That's a Mustache Yarn. That's Sesame Street color. I got 2 opals. And these are the Halloween mustache, or not mustache, Freckled Whimsy that I have. So there's 11 skeins in here. I mean, can I do that? I don't know. It's gonna be close. If I don't, I'm not worried. It's okay. I mean, I'd like to knit a little bit more because I don't have a lot of space up here. So whatever I don't finish, I gotta shove in here. So, and this is the Opal one. I got 2. I could probably squeeze 2 more in there. I mean, it won't be even 4 and 4. So I at least have to do 1 more Opal one. Yeah. I want to do my Halloween ones. I saw that this one, this was this month's. I saw this knit up on Instagram. I'm like, oh, I really want to knit this one. It is beautiful knit up. I'm probably going to start with the first one and work my way through. We'll see. And whatever I have done, I will do scrappy socks. That was the goal. My original goal was to knit as many as I can before October and then just knit scrappy socks in October. It is Steamwise MCAL, so I probably won't be knitting a lot of socks, but I think I could, you know, work on scrappy socks in the evening or something. So yeah, this one going back in here. It's okay. So 11 skeins left. Can I do it? And also, I'll have enough scraps, Amy, to make you some scrappy Halloween socks. I'll just have to figure out a mini. We'll see. We'll see what I have up my sleeve. All right, my friend Amy, speaking of Amy, I got my birthday gift. I'm only gonna open, I haven't opened all of it, but I opened up a little bit. Big Amazon box. I'll show you like the stuff that I could, you know, fish out without opening anything. This made me happy. So this is hippos from Lolo Did It. I don't know if it's all of them, but it's a lot of them. So I'm going to put these in my blanket by DK Wait Cozy Memories, and the rest of these scrappy socks, heels, cuffs, and toes, or just heels, whatever my heart desires. I'm really excited about these. They're all like gray base with like speckled of colors. There is not a Halloween one in here. She might have used it or gave it away to somebody, but because I was thinking, I'm like, oh, if there's a Halloween one, I could do that for my scrappy socks, but there's not. But it's okay. I have other scraps for that. And she got some try-on tubing cord. Nice. And some rock, paper, scissors. What are these things called? Needle protectors. The thing that go on your end of your needles. I can't think of the name right now. You know what I mean. Excuse me. So there's rock, paper, scissors. Love them. Kind of wishing there was a middle finger. Just to be funny, but there's not. It's okay. Rock, paper, scissors. It's funny too. And these are hair ties, but I've been using them as bracelets. Taylor Swift. There's only 6. There needs to be Folkmore and Evermore. I love those ones, but there's not. It's okay. So yeah, they're hair ties. They're elastic. They're stretchy, but I've been using them for bracelets. And then some Taylor Swift bookmarks, magnetic bookmarks. Love them. Oh, she's even doing the fearless. She's doing the heart right there. Love it. And she got me a card. This is me. I mean, she got me a Taylor Swift card. She must have ordered that online somewhere. Because if I could find her a birthday card that said Taylor Swift on it. I love how she put 1 more year until 42. I will be turning 41 this year. Ooh, scary. It's okay. So the rest of it is all wrapped. It's all wrapped. I mean, those ones kind of look like skeins of yarn. But you never know. You never know. It could be, I don't know. And this made me laugh. I love this so much. Like I'm pretty sure she said this is like a mini advent calendar. Welcome to the Era's Advent. Amy's version. Happy birthday, Lisa. I love that. That is hilarious. And this is no peeking. This is open on August 1st. It's not broken. See, Amy, I did not open it. And there's other little goodies in here. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna I got some goodies here. I haven't decided if I'm going to wait until my birthday to open all the big ones or like maybe sprinkle them in there. Let's see how many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them. So maybe I'll do all the Advent and then open those, or just, I don't know, sprinkle them in there. I'm believing the Advent is mini skeins. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm assuming it's mini skeins. But yeah, that is the Advent. So excited for that. And the 1st is coming up, isn't it? Is that Monday? No, not Monday. Wednesday? Is Wednesday the 1st? I don't know. So yeah, that is the birthday advent, or the birthday gift. Thank you, Amy. I'm so excited to open that. That's really, really hard. It's really tempting to... It says no peeking. I know. So when I start opening that, I will show you what's inside. The way the box is, I feel like I'm pretty sure she said they were minis. Pretty sure. Just what I need, more minis. I love minis. I need more minis for my blanket. I got 31 for the My Little Pony Advent. And then I have all these I can stick in there. And then those. So I think I'll have enough to finish my blanket this year, which will be exciting. All right, life stuff. Reading and watching, real fast. Life stuff, I don't really have that much. Reading, I finished The Women. Oh man, that poor girl. I felt so bad for her. It's like, can't you just catch a break? And then I was like, what are you doing? I was yelling at her at some points. It's like, I won't give too much away, but I really loved it. It was very good. Highly recommend. That one's by Kristin Hannah. I haven't read like some of her past books, but her like most recent ones, love them. I think my favorite is The Great Alone. I think that's my favorite one. Yeah, that's my favorite one. Okay, and I started Remarkably Bright Creatures. That one's okay. I'm enjoying it. Reading that on my Kindle. Yeah, I don't have anything much to say. I'm like 30% in, but I am enjoying it. Heir of Fire, Throne of Glass. I have not touched it again. I need to figure out something. This is not good. I'm gonna forget what's happening. Since my kids are home, I'm having a hard time reading during the day. Because, you know, if there is quiet time, I want to work on my brioche. So I'm torn a little. I bought the Kindle version. I might get the Audible. I have credits on Audible, but at some point I want to do them on, I want to read them all on Kindle, because at one point I'm going to try to do the tandem read. Some people say do it, and some people are like, it's awful. So I know I can get through them faster if I did audiobooks, because I can listen to audiobooks while the kids are around, but physically reading I can't for some reason. It just doesn't work. So I'm unsure what I'm going to do with that. I haven't touched it in a while. Maybe this weekend I will. I just need to find time where it's quiet so I can read. And it's difficult with my husband working from home. When he's at his meetings, I can hear him. It has to be silent. I need silence when I read a physical book or a Kindle book. I gotta have silence, and it's not happening. It's not happening over the summer. I don't know. So that's what I'm reading. Watching. My husband and I finished Bridgerton season 3. I loved it so much. I love Bridgerton so much. Yeah, I love all of them. I think Queen Charlotte series was probably my favorite, but I do love all of them. And my kids and I are still watching The Great British Baking Show. We have one more episode left. Not sure if we can watch it today. Might be, we'll finish it next week. They're kind of sad, like, oh, it's all done. I'm like, it's it. It's all they have. Maybe, hopefully by next summer, they'll have at least one more season out. But I don't know. And so after we finished Bridgerton, my husband and I, he keeps this show. He's like, you need to watch this show. It's so good. I'm like, I don't know. I've seen him watch parts of it. I'm like, it looks dumb. Well, here I am, eating my own words. I love it so much. This is Cowboy Bebop. This is the 2021. There's only one season. This is not the animated one. This is the live action one. I guess there's an animated one. I don't know if I'll watch that. I think my husband said the live action one is better. I don't know yet. But yeah, I love it. It's so funny. It's so good. I kind of wish there was more. So yes, we are watching that. I think we're almost done. Not sure, but I recommend that one. It's sci-fi-ish. It's bounty hunters. Bounty hunters in space. I mean, yeah. That's pretty much it. Love it. And our Friday night movie was Back to the Future 3, 1990. So we watched all of the Back to the Future movies. Those are all on, everything I've talked about was on Netflix. So if you want to go watch the Back to the Future movies, you better head on over and watch those quick, because I don't know how long they're going to be on Netflix. And that's reading and watching. Oh, something else I have to talk about. We're towards the end. Hopefully you're sticking around. I should have mentioned this in the beginning, but I didn't. Oopsie. Amy from Happy Little Yarn. Go watch her podcast. Love her to death. She is my bestie. My yarn internet bestie. She has made a spreadsheet of YouTube podcasts to watch that are yarn related, crafty related. I think they're probably they're mostly knitting and crocheting. There might be some other crafts sprinkled in there, but she made a huge spreadsheet list. I will link it down below. She has the name of the podcast, the name of the host, what kind of crafts they do, their Instagram names, and she put links to their podcast channels. It's amazing. So if you need something to watch, something new to go through, check out that list. There's like I think she said 160. I don't know, it keeps growing, but there is a ton. So if you're looking for something new to watch, check out that. It's a Google Doc. She loves her spreadsheets and she's good at it. I mean, it's amazing. So go check that out. And I think that's it. Life stuff, we didn't really have that much going on. Let's see, what day was it? Tuesday? Monday? Monday, it was Monday. I took my youngest to the orthodontist, and I was like really crossing my fingers that she could get her braces on next month, like before school starts. But alas, they did not have any August appointments. So she's getting her braces on in September, like in the middle of September. She's probably gonna miss a few days of school. I'm unhappy about that, but I mean, maybe she'll be okay. I know my oldest, when she got her braces on, it was in August. And there was a few days where it was really hard for her. So I don't know. Maybe she'll be okay to go to school. I feel bad. It's like, I know those first, after you get, I've never had braces, so I can't say anything to this, but I know it's very painful for the first few days once you first get them. And then it's fine, but then when they do adjustments, they hurt again for a little bit, and then it's fine. So it's like, so we'll see how she does with pain. We'll see. I feel bad, but it's like, yeah, so we'll see how that goes. She might miss a few days of school. I don't know if it would be, I feel like they would, like here, she has braces. This is why she was gone. But they're probably going to get counted against her, because I will only have like one slip of paper saying like, this is the day that she put them on, and they'll say, well, she could come anyway. So we'll get her some pain medication, and hopefully that will help. Just eating and brushing her teeth is going to be rough for a few days. So I don't know, maybe she'll take pain like a trooper, and my youngest is, or my oldest is more, the pain tolerance that my oldest has is less than my youngest. I don't know, we'll see, we'll find out. But so, yep, braces for her, yay, two with braces, but they're all paid for already, so so that's good, I guess. Other life stuff, I don't have much. Yeah, I don't have much. I'm going to continue knitting socks. I'm going to work on my shawl. Hopefully I will not have any squirrel moments and completely cast stuff on. I don't know, I might, we'll see. Yeah, I think that's it. Ooh, we're almost at an hour. I knew it was going to be a long one. I hope you all enjoy the long episodes. I hope you got a lot done on your crafts. I hope you got a lot done on your projects, or, you know, you got your laundry finished. I don't know. What do you guys do when you watch my podcast? How would you put that below? What do you do when you watch my podcast? Do you do laundry? Do you knit on your project? Crochet? Do you wash dishes? Do you fold laundry? I know some people like to walk on the treadmill. Do you do that? I'm curious. For me, I usually just knit when I watch my podcast. Yeah, that's what I do when I watch mine. My foot fell asleep. Okay, we will end this here. I'm just rambling now. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do love reading them, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.